Hello, everybody, and welcome. We're a Lord of the Rings podcast. A group of
Today only.
Today only. We're a group of friends all like to play D&D Pretty Boys because apparently it's not fantasy unless everybody's hot. This is an original D&D campaign set in the critical role world of Exandria, taking place about 10 years after the events of CR1. The group have ventured far and wide, finally arriving back in Imon. They have traveled deep beneath the earth, solving one major altar puzzle and landed on a huge sunken city. In this time, they have regrouped, and as they were conversing with one of the presumably denizens of this place at Aboleth, a tentacle has whipped out of the dark water and grabbed hold of Ascor, or at least attempted to. We'll do that roll in a second. I'm Dungeon Master Jamie, and joining me tonight are the Spice Boys. First of all, let me introduce the spiciest boys. Let me introduce, not quite as spicy as Tom Bombadil's weed, but that is fine. First of all, let me introduce Clued as Barnes.
Dan Sauron, boys! Yeah!
Eski as Zug.
Hello.
Sai as Aku.
Hey.
Luke as Ascor.
I just found out it's not Celebrimbor who's Sauron. It's actually on my mind.
Okay. Aaron as Hayden.
Hello.
And Hannah, aka Lady Cakes, as Cassadius.
Hey.
And Halbrand as somebody nobody should worry about.
That's fine. He's
A
fine.
totally average human dude.
Spoilers.
This is
Why?
so spoiler. Let's not.
Hal-
Come on,
no,
man.
it's fine.
Look during
Halbrand
the
is just
stream.
some guy. He's just
Excuse
some
me.
guy. Come
Stop.
I haven't watched any of Rings of Power
Decorum.
yet.
That's
Yeah.
a decorum.
I didn't even watch The Hobbit, so you guys dropped some big old character death spoilers on me earlier, and I was like, great.
Well, I mean, the book had the book.
If you
has been
haven't watched The
published.
Hobbit by
It's
now,
not a big deal.
like-
Spoiling the Hobbit, I'm not going to give you that one.
This is the same argument as you shouldn't spoil FF7 for newcomers to the remake, and I'm like, if you don't know who dies in FF7 by now,
I can't believe you.
This
spoiled
is
it
why
for
I
me.
played
I
the-
was so excited
Spoilers.
to read it.
This is why I played the original FF7 before playing the remake. Hello,
I can't believe you
everybody.
waited that long.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us at the Chaos. So last week, as I said, the group had some help from Mr. DeRolo. They had some issues solving the fountain puzzle, but seemed to brute force some areas of it and work out others until they were dropped into a vast underground sprawling city made of an odd green marble. The group have landed together, and you are now here looking for kind of the center of the city. You've received some ravings and readings from somebody who has explored parts of it before. You are looking for Rasha, the Pillars of the Earth, and basically to probably stop what Rasha's doing, but maybe figure out what's going on down here as well. As I said last session, you've begun to talk with an entity that was describing itself as Solgraneth, which is you believe is the Aboleth that has long ago graced Ascor with his powers, but also has been guiding you for some portions of this. And as I said, a tentacle has come out of the sea, water. I'm going to call it sea a couple of times. The lake, water, and grabbed hold of Ascor. If everybody could go on roll 20, please.
Ooh.
Who asking tentacles?
I'm scared.
I think I need to add some to the side of this.
No,
so
that's
s-
Sorry,
Yeah,
it's
how many
really
squares is
interesting.
whatever that thing? Look at that. 5, 10, 15, 20. What the fuck?
Now dim the lights.
Can everybody see
I love
their
Tom.
immediate vicinity, a reasonable amount of like sight around their character based on dark vision?
I
I
can
have a
see
phone.
everything.
That is like maybe
I can see a decent amount, and there's a.
I can currently see nothing.
25.
I mean, zoom out and.
Now
zoom
I
in.
fully zoomed out. I can see nothing.
Oh,
Okay, I may need to fix yours. Yes, Cassadius. What is your dark vision?
I can see nothing as well.
He's a
My dark
tiefling,
vision
so I
is
think
massive.
it's 60 feet. Just let me double check. Cassadia.
Second.
Yeah.
Wait
I
a
have
second.
seen.
I'm really good. So, yeah.
There is not.
My dark vision is 60 feet, Jamie.
Okay, cool.
Like,
That's
give
the
it.
same as
My dark
mine.
vision is 600 feet according to roll 20.
Why is it 600?
Did you take
What?
Devil's
You
Sight?
may.
I can't see anything, but like, I mean, given we've been having conversations and stuff down here, I'd assume we have a light cantrip shedding like 30 feet or something.
Yeah. I'm gonna quickly do that. That's fine.
No, we've just been chatting in the dark, having a good time.
Just been, yeah,
Just standard for the boys.
yeah.
Nothing new.
Pitch black, we're just like, oh, it's like your foot, it's fine, just keep going.
Pitch black whispers.
At least we don't have to worry about that thing I have to do every Strahd game where the DM's like, so none of you can really see, and I'm like, I have Devil's Sight, so I can see everything.
I see everything.
I think I ruined her
Devil's
life
Sight.
a little bit
How
by
do you
taking
see the
that.
shadows to hide in?
That's true. I'm gonna just create the little spiritual weapon as a little light source you guys have been using.
Cute.
This is gonna emit bright light for 30 feet and then low light afterwards. There we go.
I think we
Can
need
everybody see now?
different music for this.
I think I see the exactly the same amount as I saw before.
Okay.
Is that how big the thing actually is?
Yes.
Great.
Why
No,
are there
fuck.
two?
We're
So,
fucked.
Let's
as
do.
Ascor is gripped by this thing, the waters around you immediately start to churn as you see huge tentacles kind of writher up the side of these buildings on either side of where you've landed. Two like bulbous huge forms and like two, as you see on one side as this creature swim underneath, two gigantic amber eyes. As those of you with, I'd say, over 13 in a nature score, sorry, in wisdom, immediately recognize the huge, gigantic, gargantuan form of two krakens either side of you.
Oh, me. I have more.
Oh, so these aren't
I
aboleths,
actually
they're
have.
just
I actually have
Krakens.
14 wisdom.
No,
Somehow.
the eyes are slightly different color. The creatures are large tentacle creatures. They are too large based on what you guys have seen before to be aboleths, but they are giant octopus monsters under the thing. So we will have their surprise round first. During that, however, could you all roll initiative?
Are you telling me they're
Oh
not
my
friendly?
You
goodness!
tell me we're in battle now?
Yes.
I came here to roleplay.
Wait, they're not friendly?
Can we talk to them?
They look
Maybe
plenty
our friends.
friendly.
I'm really confused. I thought they were good friends.
They look plenty friendly.
Is there a way
Ascor.
we could try and make friends with them?
I will try.
Okay.
I'll always try.
Oh my god, Hayden, snap.
Huh? Oh wait, that's not me. That's you. I took your initiative and typed into mine.
Wow, my initiative roll
Fuck's
botched.
sake.
Terrible.
Wait, why can't I change my initiative?
Oh, yeah, I'm wrong initiative. Hold
It
on,
won't
hold on, hold on.
change.
Okay, I can change it. What is it?
8.
Oh, buddy.
There we
Okay,
go.
so-
Mine is 22. Haha.
Let's see,
Mine
9
is
and
not.
Ascor.
Okay, here we go.
You get a
so
+7,
that's
I think.
21.
21. Okay, cool. I'll put that in order. However, it is, like I said, it is their surprise round first. And it's going to be this one who has tried to grab Ascor, which is actually the one furthest away from him. So, Ascor, that is going to be, make sure these aren't rolling, a tentacle attack.
Reaction. Yeah.
What's your reaction?
Well, it depends on what's happening, doesn't it? So I'm being attacked, or is it a contested grapple check?
If you're surprised you can't move or take actions, you can't take a reaction until the end of the turn ends.
That's a shame.
Very good.
Yeah, cool. So that's 32 to hit.
Yeah, well, it just about nicks me.
So that's 3d8. That's 28 points of piercing damage. As the massive tentacle rips round, you see kind of little like like little suckers on them with fangs rip into Ascor's skin as it pulls Ascor up into the air above kind of writhing water, pulling him this way. And you see it kind of skip in at Ascor. You feel it clench on you and also begin to like tear into your skin. One of the other tentacles is going to go for Casadius.
I mean, sure.
No, what?
That is a 34 to hit.
Well, I mean, it sure is gonna smart in it.
That's 23 points of piercing damage.
3 points, Jesus, right out the gate.
And then Casadius is going to fling you at Zug. Um,
Sure.
could you make a phone target? Could you make a dexterity saving throw for me?
Me?
Both of you.
Oh, okay. 15.
22.
22. Okay.
I feel like Zug should catch Casadius bridal style.
Okay. Neither of you are knocked prone. But you do both take half of this. So you do both take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you crash into each other, and you both manage to land on your feet after this. But the effect of being like picking up by this thing and flung back at Zug has damaged both of you.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
Cool. It's the other one's turn. The other one is going to grab hold of Aku.
Should I have had full health before this fight? I should have done, right?
Yeah, you should have done.
we were all
Yeah.
rested. I just noticed that my bar
Gonna
wasn't full.
quickly, quickly long rest first, then, and then I
Okay.
will take
20
5 damage.
That's a 28 to hit you, Aku. I assume that hits.
So we both took, what, 5 damage or so?
Five, yeah.
I'll need to
Okay.
check my note. Yeah, that hits.
That's 23 points of piercing damage as it wrenches Aku up into the air.
23.
Yep. And
Ow.
then this is going to go for Barnes. 35.
Why? Okay.
And that's 9 plus... That's 26 points of damage.
Oof.
And then, because Aku is a snack, it is going to try to bite him.
Bruh.
That's a...
Hmm.
Okay, that's a 21.
That's. Why is my armor class 11? What?
Yeah, that
You
is
took off all your
awesome. Wearing
armor
any
so you
armor.
could like be sneaky.
Wait, have you not put it on yet? Oh!
No, no.
You took it off yesterday to be
No,
sneaky.
but
I
like
imagine you'd
didn't
have put it back on
change-
today, right?
No, I didn't change D&D Beyond though. Like, why?
I think
Oh,
it's fair to assume you would have put it back on this
Please.
morning.
Yeah, it is absolutely fair to assume you put your armor back on.
Because it was literally yesterday that you took it off.
yeah, but I don't know how to change this.
If you go
I'll have a
into
look.
if you go into the equipment tab, inventory tab on D&D Beyond, and then look at your equipment, you should have your armor in there, and you just tick the little box next to it.
Oh, plate.
There you
Must
go.
be a
So your
little
armor
box
class is
on
19 now.
Okay, well
That's-
that hits. I swear I had like 20 or something, but whatever.
I'm trying to work out what buffs you
Do you
might
have a shield or something?
No, I think it was like because of that thingy that Rasha did, but I don't actually know if that was legal. So
You broke the law.
Okay, so that's gonna be bite is another 3D.
That would have been legal, yeah. Permanent enchant, yeah.
yeah,
You-
so it's +1, so it's 20, but it doesn't matter.
20,
It's still
okay.
fell.
Bear that in mind. That's 28 points of piercing damage.
Ow!
As the writhing water beneath you see as just like an opening of like large fangs, like forming like a central whirlpool appears, and Aku is dropped inside this. And Aku, you feel yourself get sucked down and crushed from all sides as this creature's
Oh.
bile begins to cover you, and you feel yourself bleeding, beginning to think as you are now blind, restrained, but anything that's done to you, you have total cover against while you're inside this creature. So Aku is currently here. Barnes is currently here. Casadius and Zug have been thrown here. Hayden untouched. That has now been eaten. That is the end of the surprise round. So now we go to initiative. Zug, you're up.
Hmm. I guess I go to attack the one that's currently holding. I don't even know. I'm equidistant against the two, right?
Yeah. Bear in mind that anything that's not on this, anything that's not stone, like, is water.
Yeah.
This is representing places you can go.
Yeah. Oh, I guess he'll probably run south towards Asgore. So I'll use my movement to move 4 squares and then go for an attack on the big boy down here if I can.
Yep.
So I'll roll my first attack, which is a measly 18 to hit.
18 does hit.
Okay.
There's like these huge tentacles of like. There's a lot to this creature. You imagine it's not going to be hard to hit it, but actually, like, its vitality is probably quite high.
So that is a 18 plus Is it resistant to cold damage?
No.
Okay, cool. I'm just double checking because so that's 18 slashing, 4 cold, and 20 slashing and 4 cold.
20 slashing, 4 cold. Okay.
Yeah, on that first one, and then obviously I get another
Yeah.
strike.
Absolutely. As you're kind of like swinging away, your axe just is connecting with tentacles, and you see kind of shards flowing off, and like you're slicing it, and this like viscous liquid is falling on you. And you're not sure if it's liquid or ink, but something is like falling around you as you carve into this creature's tentacles.
Okay, and then the next one is a hit. If 18 hit, this one hits, and then it is a 18 slashing, 8 cold.
Okay, 26. Yep.
And then final attack is a crit. Here we go. Here we go, boys.
10 years
Take
later.
it.
Let's go.
It's fine. So that is 18 slashing. I'm gonna get to roll this one once, so I might as well do that. Sorry, 20 slashing. This is gonna be cumulative that I'm counting it. 1 cold. So 20 slashing, 1 cold, and then I need another D12 and another roll. Give me a second. Where's my D12? There it is. This. Well, it's just a 12, so it's 22 slashing, 1 cold, and plus 13 slashing.
Okay.
I think I get to slice again. I get to go for another attack if I crit at
Okay.
the end.
Cool.
So one more attack. This poor guy got wrecked. 22 to hit.
22 hits. Yep.
Yeah, that is a 18 slashing and 3 cold.
18 slashing, 3 cold. Okay. Thank you. So cool. As you are like slicing away at this creature, the tentacles that were kind of ferocious before, you notice that Zug, who's gone to work and has turned into a whirlwind of axe very quickly. A lot of the tentacles nearby are kind of shuffling away and are moving away from Zug. Like the water is slightly calmer around him as it begins to fill with this liquid, as this creature has clearly been hurt, and you see it kind of shriek and move away. It's going to make a Constitution saving throw, which it succeeds. However, Zug, when it's kind of like veering away from you, the same whirlpool you saw on the other side, you kind of see it whirl away, and as you're looking inside, there is like a glimmering golden light inside this creature's mouth.
Okay. Okay.
And that's the end of your go, Zug?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, Barnes, you are currently grappled about 10 feet above the water, swaying above. You've just seen this thing drop Aku into its mouth. You're
I-
grappled.
Use my stuff. What does grappling stop me from doing?
Grapple just means you can't move.
Alright, well, I am going to use my bonus action to give everybody temporary HP.
Ooh,
Is it creatures you can see?
I'm just checking that. I am just checking that. 11 temp HP creatures you can see. Yeah, so who can I not see?
You can't see.
Was it
the only one
Aku
you
I
can't see
can't
is
see?
Aku. You can't see.
Yeah, okay, so it's 5 creatures anyway, so 11 temp HP to the boys. If you want to use your reaction to move you're up to your speed, you can do that. You will not have opportunity attacks.
DM,
So how
my-
much temp HP was that? Sorry.
11 temporary hit points
So we can
Okay.
move up to our
Nice.
speed.
as a reaction. Yeah.
what's the
I
deal with these
think I'll
platforms?
remove.
Like, do we need to jump, or are we like kind
you
of
can
confined
ju-
to
you
once they're
can-
connected?
You can jump or swim. Your swim speed is half your walking speed, so it's basically difficult terrain.
And your jump, if you want to do a long jump, you need at least a 10-foot run up.
Can
Oh,
I
wait.
can I do that
I
as
ha-
part of
I
this like
have a-
reaction
Unless
movement?
you've got like
I
athleticism.
have a
Yep.
40 feet walking speed, so Casadius is just gonna
Yes.
be like run,
Power
leap
walking.
just over here. I think that was.
So I've got 30 foot of movement. So can I have my 10 foot of run up to the edge of this ledge, and then jump 10 feet? And then does the jump impact my movement, or can I finish the final 10 feet and land here?
Is jump part of movement? 5e. Good question. You must spend movement in order to jump. Each foot you cover when jumping costs a foot of movement. So.
Each foot when jumping costs a foot of movement.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
it's
your
just normal.
ability, yeah. So your ability to jump means you're not having to swim, which means you're not doing half movement, but
Okay.
it's just jumping.
Okay, so 10, 10, 10. I will land next to Casadius.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
Praise Barnes,
so
thank you.
That's the bonus action. For my action, I'm gonna use the spooky Asmodeus staff. It's gonna start glowing and pulsing, and I'm gonna use it to cast Dominate Monster upon the Kraken, what has swallowed Aku. And I'm gonna be like,
Okay.
now, you spit him back up right now. And it is a saving throw, is it? Wisdom. I think it has advantage on the saving throw as well, but let's let it go. I hope Kraken's not very wise.
Let me just.
DC
Okay,
19.
so DC 19. So
Are they wise? I hope they're not wise.
I don't think it has advantage on this. What's the save? Sorry,
It
I'm
has
just gonna roll
advantage
it.
anyway.
Hostile, isn't it? If it's hostile, if you're hostile.
Yeah,
towards
so it
it's
rolled a
advantage.
26.
Oh,
DM reaction.
that's a shame. What was that?
Reaction DM. If I may.
Of
Yeah,
course.
you're in a round now.
Wonderful. Then I'd like to cast a first level spell, which is Silvery Barbs.
Silvery
You
barbs.
cast that as a reaction, right?
You cast it as a reaction, and
Gives
so
disadvantage.
it gets disadvantage, but also I can choose somebody else or myself to gain advantage on the next roll, whether it's an attack, saving throw, or an ability check.
Is that either or both those things?
Any one of those.
Okay, so this creature has disadvantage on this roll.
So yeah, it's disadvantage on that roll.
Cool. I'll roll again. 21.
No!
The little bastard. I'll give myself, of course, a little pick me up advantage.
Does anyone have a cutting words? I'm not that kind of bard.
I don't know if I do.
Yeah. All right,
I think I
Sag.
would.
I don't have anything spicy. Okay, Sag.
Okay.
Turn over.
It is this Kraken here, the one engaged in a fight with Ascor and Zug, is going to use two of its legendary actions. As it kind of like moves away, you see it fluttering. It like coughs up a huge kind of light purple. Could you like vision of water, which immediately coalesces into a lightning storm above your head, Zug, and 3 lightning bolts immediately slam down towards you. Could you make 3 dexterity saving throws for me?
Oh, God damn. 15?
Fail.
What? Oh lord, I'm gonna take some damage. Alright, 14. And, I'm gonna roll the last one with an Indomitable. Oh, that was not 20, the last one.
Nat 20. Okay, so you succeed the last one. So you take 17 points of damage on that one.
Okay.
And 26 and 16 from the other ones.
How much that total?
So that's
17
16 is 33 plus 26
So
is
59 in total.
59 points of damage as the lightning.
That's
Each
lightning
one kind of
damage,
slams
yeah.
into you and it kind of hits you, reverberates off, and kind of the water's a conduit, but it's not. It's just like makes it much easier for you to hit you as you kind of can't get away from it as it arcs to you to the water back a couple of times. That's fine. It's going to be that's going to be that one's legendary action. Ascor, you're up.
Legendary.
Wonderful. Yeah.
Legendary.
So firstly, I should be able to. How far should I be able to see in this light?
You can see right on your character or not?
I see a cone that's probably like 60 feet north of me.
Yeah, that's fine because you've got your vision, and then you've got a light source in the center, which I'm keeping. So anything you can see, if that makes sense.
Can't see the light source. I've just got this cone. Okay, no, I understand.
Oh no, sorry. You had limited field of vision on for some reason. Has that fixed it? Yeah.
It has done, yeah. Cool. And is the terrain as it seems? So, if, like to the east of me, for example, is like a little depression into the ground.
No, so basically the way I'm ruling this is anything that's like stone is above water. Anything else is below water.
All stone is the same level in that case.
Yeah.
Jolly good. Okay, that's cool. In that case, we'll just check the ruler on this little thing right here. This right here. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Okay, cool. In that case, Mr. Ascor is going to employ one of his abilities called Revelation of Flesh as a bonus action.
Okay.
Revelation of Flesh. I'm going to burn 3 sorcery points, leave myself a swimming speed, equal to walking speed, and can move underwater. Leave myself flying speed, equal to walking speed and hover. And I'm going to move. What is this one called? Escape from non-magical restraints or being grappled. So I should be free from this bastard's dirty little mittens. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And I'm going to use 25 feet of my movement.
Sorry, Revelations of Flesh freed you from that, or sorry, was it something I should cast?
Yeah, it's just like, what's it? Let me just read the full jazz in that. Flesh. Your body pliable. You can move through any space now as 1 inch without squeezing, and you can spend 5 feet of movement to escape from non-magical restraints or being grappled.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, go. So you see it, and like Ascor's done this once before in the ship, and you saw him kind of like squeeze through a thing that big. But you see him just like 1 minute he's in the tentacle, and then you hear like cracking and slipping of bones as he almost like falls out, and the creature kind of like immediately squeezes, and then almost quizzically it seems to move its tentacle as if it's not sure where you've gone.
Yeah, cool. And using my flying speed, I'm just gonna get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's fine. You were 10 feet up already, so I'm just going to add a little 10-foot indicator there. So if you fly up any higher, let me know.
Cool. I can't see the indicator, but
If you click on your icon, can you see it?
no,
It should say 10 in a little blue thing above it, or not? Does that not appear for players?
not for me.
Okay, that's fine. I'll work out how to fix that then.
Cool. And while I am there, I've moved 20 feet, excuse me. While I'm there, I'm going to cast a spell. The spell is called, I'm going to call it...
Is Revelations in Flesh a spell?
No, that was an ability.
Is that a bonus action?
Exactly, yeah.
Solid. Okay.
And then I'm going to cast, I think, Crown of Stars, mate.
Ooh,
Okay.
good choice.
Yeah, mate. Tell you fucking right. I'm going to cast that on me, so I've got 30 feet of a beautiful bright light shining around me.
Okay.
Is
Cool.
beautiful. And, is that the wrong level? That wasn't the wrong level. Let's uncast that. Not 7th.
Okay, I'm just emitting light. Cool. Bright light, 30 feet.
Yeah, and I think that's possibly all I can do right now. I'm going to dip down below into the water, which I can breathe in.
Okay, cool. I'll say minus 10 for now.
And just stay out of it, like below its slight level, below the rock.
Yep, cool. Can you all now see, if you click on your character, a little blue thing above it? Oh, let's click on Ascor.
Yeah, click on
No,
it.
I can't see anything.
Okay, that's fine. I'll work out how to get this. Oh, let me try it now. Sorry, just visible to everyone. Is that, if you click on him now? Is that...
I can
He's
see
not-
We
now on him.
can't click on Ascor.
Oh, okay.
We can't
Fine.
interact with that token.
That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I can see it once I click on myself. I get it.
Okay, cool.
I can try and put like a mark on myself. I'll sort it
No.
out.
That's fine. Zark, as you're kind of like dodging, you don't notice this creature comes in for another tentacle grab on you.
Excuse me!
Very rude.
That is
Uh,
tremendously rude. I
31.
cannot believe the audacity.
I can't
Yeah.
believe you've done this.
31 to hit it. I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this. Alright,
He's
yeah.
so posh, it's what makes. But 14 points of piercing damage as it whips you up.
Oh my gosh, look
and then
at
it kind of-
me.
It clearly doesn't want you to be anywhere near you, and as it kind of dangling with your feet, it flings you this time.
Wait,
towards me.
hold on. When it's throwing me, am I technically restrained?
You're grappled.
Okay, I am immune to paralysis and restraint thanks to my ring. I don't know if that makes a difference. I don't know if that protects me
Not to
from
this, however, if it
Oh,
did,
damn it.
if it swallowed you, maybe, but it doesn't seem to want you anywhere near it, and it is throwing you at Hayden. Could you and Hayden both make dexterity saving throws for me?
Why does it keep doing this? 16.
16 fail.
Oh
I
no.
need to level my dex.
I
Sorry,
rolled a
Hayden.
natural
I know,
1.
Okay,
this
you
is
both,
terrible.
Hayden, as you're like leaping across, you look back just as the hulking armored figure of Zug slams you in the shoulder, and you both go tumbling as you're both knocked 10 feet this way into the water,
Oh no.
and you are both technically prone, and you take 13 points of damage as you just, because Hayden,
Wait, I
you
took
turn
another
around.
13.
Yeah, you both take
Oh
13.
my
What kind of
Lord.
damage?
I'm taking some
It's
bad damage, man.
bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
Yeah, that'll be bludgeoning.
It's Zug damage. Is what it is.
I was hoping it might
Shooting
be
hit
force
the
damage.
flying orc.
And you see as the creature begins to dive down and the area around it goes silent, and those of you who can kind of see it beneath it, you see it kind of swimming off towards the left. If it's in vision for you, that's fine. It's just it's now under some water, if that has any relevance to what you're going to do. That's the end of its
Okay.
turn. However, the other one is going to use the legendary action on the start of Aku's turn to
Romp?
fling Barnes at Casadius. Could you
Alright,
both make
buddy, come
dexterity
here.
saving throws for me?
Oh, deck saving throws?
Dex
Yeah.
saving throws. Sorry, I've swapped to my iPad because this makes my
This
life
is
easier.
Jamie's bored of Zug being near his monsters.
Be gone.
Really, just being
Jamie's
oh,
bored of-
tossed about like
You
fairy
better
things.
run, boy.
Am
I
I technically near Aku at the time of this happening? Do
No,
I get-
it's 10 feet above you, and Aku's
that was
inside his
only a
creature.
I feel like
16 from
This
me,
is a
that's-
lesson to me.
Fails, and
That's a third. No, it's also a 16 for me, actually.
both failed.
Hey.
You're both hit. You're both knocked 10 feet in the direction. You both take 13 points of damage, and you are both prone.
Oh.
13.
Yeah.
Well, there goes those temporary hit points, but thank you.
Oh, sorry about that one.
Yeah, so just bear in mind,
Alright.
you're all currently all four of you on that side is prone, and Askor is beneath the water, and Aku's being eaten.
We're just in a
Aku.
bardy pile.
Aku, it's your turn.
having a
What
bardy.
happens if you're inside that?
Yeah.
At the start of the Kraken's turn, something happens. So you're actually fine. As the acid begins to spool around you, you can feel it beginning to burn into your clothes and your skin, but it hasn't hurt you yet. Aku.
So how do I do this? Like, can I use an action to try and escape, or
No, you are blinded and restrained. You
Put your
can,
foot on
however,
its tonsil and
you
make
can,
it
however,
vomit.
attack it from within inside it. You don't have disadvantage.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll do that then. I'm
Okay.
gonna hit it. Can't really do much else, can I?
I mean, spells or anything if you wanted to try to escape, but yeah,
Well, but I'm blinded and grappled, right? So,
strange, yeah.
okay.
It can't attack you though either, so. Swings from pound to pound.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get like eaten by its stomach juices though. Okay, so for my bonus action, he is gonna cast Vow of Enmity. He's gonna say a prayer under his breath and gonna get advantage on attack rolls.
Yeah, I'm quickly gonna run to the bathroom. However, basically you're looking for an 18 to hit for the damage.
Hit him, Leonard. Hit him.
Okay, that's 26 to hit. And a 17. Okay.
I mean, you're inside it. How high can its armor class be inside its
Well,
throat?
I know. Shouldn't its armor class be
Fine.
lower because I'm like inside it?
Like, how
thing.
could you miss it? I guess maybe if its like skin was really tough and you like couldn't.
Or like you're slipping around and can't get a grip on your axe or your sword or whatever you're using to attack it, I guess.
What do you mean, what do you mean my axe?
I don't know. I was just
Shield
naming
inside.
weapons, man.
Everyone has an axe now.
You know what I mean? Like if you're
Did you-
slipping around and can't like stand up properly, you can't really grip anything to hit, I guess.
Did you roll that with advantage?
Yeah.
Okay, and you missed your second one.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, roll the damage for the first one then.
12.
12. Okay, awesome. Yeah, as you're kind of like desperately trying to make room, not being able to see where you are, hemmed in all sides, as this creature's like throat muscles constrict and push you. You manage to land like one scrape down with your spear, but the second one kind of you get pushed to the side just as you begin to like apply force. And again, this acid is beginning to just spool around you, and you can feel it beginning to burn.
Can you just explain like what blinded means? Okay, so I can't see, but like, is that because I'm just inside it, or
Yeah.
is that because?
Yeah, it's just dark in here. You're surrounded by like muscle and tissue. Like you can see your hand in front of you, but like there's like a wall of flesh right there.
Got it.
Cool. All right. Okay. That's. Aku, anything else you want to do with your turn?
Squirm.
Svam. Cool. Casadius, your passive perception is very high, right?
My passive perception is 21. It's my passive investigation that's ridiculous.
Mine
Okay,
is
tell you
also
what, that's
21.
21. Both of you, while you're fighting this, somehow, even though you've both been sent sprawling, you both kind of dust each other off, look over to the side, and far, far to the north, you see a smaller kind of tentacled figure swimming off to the distance, like with a trail of red eyes, but it just seems, you see it kind of move to one side and move back, almost like it's watching this battle far off to the north.
Oh, I don't like that.
It's this Kraken's turn, and it is, Aku, could you make a Constitution saving throw for me?
Okay. 16.
Okay, that's a fail.
What? Okay.
I think Jamie just wants us dead.
Yep.
2 Krakens, you know. 2 Krakens.
That's 23. That's
You know-
46 points of acid damage.
46. What the fuck?
So number one job, don't get swallowed.
Yeah. And this creature is going to move over here, away from you all. You're going to see it submerge, and then there's going to be around it. What's the area around it? As it kind of begins to fill up the entire area, there's this like very thick, completely opaque ink that begins to fill it and blocks almost the entire sight of this creature. So this creature is just a big black circle of ink at the moment.
Which one? Sorry.
The one that has eaten you.
We
It's
can't
covered
even
in-
see.
It's
stuff?
covered in gunk. Did you say?
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Is it like slippery looking or?
It looks like ink.
It's like we can still see the creature. It's not like it's an amorphous blob of shit.
It's heavily obscured. The creature.
Okay. But we could pew at it. It's just like
You can fire into it, and if you probably attack it, it'll probably have cover or disadvantage. I haven't decided, but yeah. Cool.
Tight.
That's the end of that one's go. Casadius.
Oh, jeez. I'm not going to waste my boots of haste on this fight because I have a feeling I might need them later. In which case... One second, just double check what I can do. It's been a while. Alright, so Casadius is gonna... I mean, this thing has moved, right?
Yep.
Hate that. I have 40 feet of movement, so Casadius is going to run over to this thing here. I'll give Barnes a little pat on the shoulder as he goes, and just wishes him a bit of luck.
Thanks, man.
He's going to hunker down behind this wall. I assume it's got a little wall around it. It looks like a wall.
Mm-hmm.
In the hopes that he can be sneaky. To get sneak attack, would I have to hide first? Does the one in this blob of ink know where I am, or is that?
It can't really see through the blob either, actually. Oh no, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong creature. It has true sight.
No, I mean I'm talking about the Kraken.
Yeah, the Kraken has true sight.
Oh, hate that. Does that mean I can't hide from it at all?
What kind of blob is it? Sorry.
It's ink.
But is it what's it called? Is it an illusion or is it like physical?
Right, physically expelled a bunch of ink.
Can it see through physical stuff? I think true sight's just for like illusions and that kind of
It
shit.
is.
Yeah, absolutely. So it doesn't pierce total cover or make you hear better. Yeah, fair.
Fair. So that thing can't see me. Casadius is gonna pull out his +2 crossbow and he's gonna take a shot, I guess.
Absolutely.
Oh, jeez. Give me 1 second. Do I roll twice? Will it be at disadvantage, or are you going to give it extra AC?
This is a gargantuan creature. You're probably no, it's fine.
That was a 17 to hit them.
17 does not hit. Just
Fuck. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna hide them.
absolutely. Hayden, you're up.
So I'm splashing around in the water. I'm gonna kind of spit up some water and kind of be in a bit of a panic. And I'm just gonna look at Zug and I'm gonna slap him on the shoulder and say, "Zug, you need to save Aku." And I'm gonna cast haste on Zug.
Okay.
Nice. Shove him up, boy.
Just buff him up.
So,
Bust.
until the spell ends, which is 1 minute, you have your speed is doubled. You gain a +2 bonus to AC. You have advantage on dexterity saving throws, and you gain an additional attack. Oh no, an additional action on each of your turns. And that action can only be used to take the attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object option.
Oh, you done fucked up now.
So I'll copy that to you so you've got it handy.
Can I not put haste on myself? I can't haste myself. Such.
And then I'm going to use my movement to scramble up this ledge that thankfully is right next to me. So that's 5. And then I'm gonna run over and try to like this what's it called? Squid thing. Is Avalith Kraken. It is running I don't know where the tool's gone for drawing lines. What direction is it running or moving?
This one moved in this direction.
Okay.
This one moved in this direction over here.
Okay. But the one that's got Aku is moving that direction, so I'm gonna try to keep up with it. So I'm gonna jump over this ledge. So far I used 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. To kind of stay in line with it. And then for my bonus action, do I need to use a bonus action to like shout something to someone?
So if you talk very quickly, it's just a free action. If you talk quite a bit, bonus action. If you want to have a paragraph action.
Okay, it's just a quick thing. Hayden's gonna shout to Barnes, use your dust! And then he's gonna use the rest of his bonus action to use the dash action to just continue kind of following in the trajectory this thing is going. So 5, 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna
15,
make this
20, 25.
transparent
30.
just so that you can see the black circle around it.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
So he's gonna just try to follow that. And that's my turn.
Awesome. This creature is going to use two of its legendary actions to again the same as the other one, although different, to spit out this lightning storm, and it's going to send out 3 bolts, 1 at Ascor.
Just to note, Jamie, I rolled for stealth because I did specify that Cass used his bonus action to hide. He got a 25, so he's really hunkered down behind that wall.
Yep. Hidden. That's 3 lightning bolts.
I'm below the surface and then behind rock. Can anything see me?
It does have to see you. Lightning storm. Oh, can see. Okay. In which case, it can only see 3 creatures right now. Hayden.
Look, if you'd really
Zug.
like it, shoot us then.
Hayden, Zug, Barnes. Dexterity saving
me
throws from all of you.
Oh god,
boy.
this is bad. I need to maintain my concentration.
Oh, that's good, that's good, that's good.
11.
Fail.
22.
I have really, really low fucking dex.
Is
That's
22.
a 22 is a succeed. Barnes.
It's high.
Why is it never a constitution?
Wait,
Succeed.
Zug, you have advantage on dexterity saving throws right now.
Oh yeah. Okay, well I still think I'm gonna fail even with advantage, but we'll give it a go.
Come
Yeah,
on,
okay, so
boy.
yeah, that it's still what I said it was.
You have Indomitable as well, no?
I rolled
Okay,
one. Yeah, I've already used one Indomitable.
That's 9 points of damage on a success, 18 on a fail. Hayden, you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Wait, sorry, how much do I take on a success?
9
9. And what kind of damage is this?
lightning.
But you've got
Um,
evasion, so you take 0 on the success, no?
You could use your reaction to evade.
I'm gonna use my reaction to
Just
evade.
Yeah, you'd have to do the check. Good.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, because
Um,
otherwise you have to roll a DC 10 con save to maintain concentration. Alright, so 18 damage to Zug, 9 to Barnes and Hayden. That's the end of the round. Coming back to the start. Zug, you're up.
Hmm.
You're fast. You gotta go. You
Yeah,
gotta go
I gotta
fast.
go. I gotta go fast. I guess the only one that I can see still was the one inside that black smoke, right?
Yep,
Is it smoke? Can I run into it? Or
it's ink, but you can swim through it. Yeah.
I can swim? Oh, I'm swimming. Shit. All right. How much does swimming affect my movement?
It's half movement.
Okay. How far is it? Yeah. So with the haste, I can make it to that dude in movement, right?
Yep.
All right. Well, Zug like speed of just swims like fucking Action Man, like just straight through, and then jumps onto the platform and goes for a big smash on the big dude that he's just got to, that he's been yeeted away from. And the first one is a 15 to hit.
15 to hit. Does not hit.
Alright, well, he's moving so quick that the first swing is just a bit of a whiff. That's alright. Because the next one, he steadies himself, and it is a 32 to hit with a critical strike.
Yeah, it hits.
Which is 11 plus. Oh, I get to reroll that because 1. 11 plus 18 is 29 plus. Oh wow, I'm high rolling. This guy's getting fucked. Oh, I don't mean to roll that twice. I'll just take the first one. First one was a. Oh, they were both false. Okay. So that's 29 plus 14 to slashing damage.
29 plus 14,
Plus
43.
14, so that's 43, and then I got to roll 1d8 for the extra cold damage on the axe, which was a 3 with plus 3 cold damage on that hit.
Plus 3 cold damage. Okay, awesome.
All right.
Yep, got them all.
Cool. All right, he got smacked, and then we got one more hit before we haste, which was a 17 to hit.
Not hit.
Ah, shit me. I literally can. If I roll under 4, I miss. And guess what? I rolled twice. You win some, you lose some. Anyway, he's hasted, so he gets another attack action, which is another 3 attacks, right? Or is it just one attack? for
Just
haste?
one attack, one weapon attack.
Oh, I thought it was an extra action, so it counted as
No,
a
it specifically
No.
says the attack, one weapon attack only.
Right.
Okay, well, I'm going to use a lucky point to reroll that one because that was a fucking garbage roll. I'm tired of rolling that once. And the next one was a 23 to hit.
Okay,
So
23 does hit.
So in that case, that was to do it quickly is 19 slashing, and I accidentally opened my taskbar somehow. 19 slashing and 8 cold.
19 slashing, 8 cold. Okay, good. As you're wade into this thing's ink, you kind of find its central thing, you kind of slash away at any part of its body you think you can get to, tentacles, anything that comes at you, and it needs to make a saving throw, constitution saving throw to not regurgitate.
I
Aku.
will, as a side after this, action surge, and he's going to attack again, because fuck this thing.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, you want me to do that now? Okay, alright. In that case, there's another 3 attacks. First one being 28, which hits, which is a, I get to reroll you, because my feet. So the first hit is a 23 slashing, 4 cold, and the next one is a crit. Get fucked, son. That is... I kind of low rolled there, but that's fine. 10, 11 plus... it's 21, 23... Nice. 34.
34. Okay.
Plus the cold, which is 5. So 34 plus 5 cold. And then one more hit, I think. Which is 20 to hit, which I assume hits.
Yep.
15.
I love watching
3.
Zug beat the shit out of things.
That's
Oh, get 'em,
18
son.
slashing, 8 cold. Last hit.
18 says, okay, cool, 26.
Okay.
Okay. Zug with Hayden's is already moving
Just like
amazingly
fucking
quickly.
JoJo adventure going
Like,
on right now.
It's almost like Hayden, you touch Zug and then you like pull back, but it's like pulling back a Beyblade that just like spins across the water using the axe's momentum and just like carves through this creature. And Aku, you're like struggling, you're like trying to push your way out. I failed the roll. And as you do, you kind of like, there's like this, it's not a huge amount of light, but suddenly for your like dazzled eyes, you suddenly feel light and warmth and like a breeze hit you. As you look forward, you just see Zug spin past as he's carved a hole in this creature, and you just fall out of it into the water.
You just hear like a muffled.
So Zug, sorry, Aku, you are currently free of this creature, and it has regurgitated you out. However, Zug, for ending your turn near this creature's ink, could
Yeah.
you make a Constitution saving throw for me?
Ah, finally! On!
Don't curse yourself.
You're next to Aku as well.
Wait, what exactly?
Yeah, you are.
How much is that, D4?
You add a D. You add 4 onto it. Just
Oh, okay, so
whatever the roll
that with
is.
4 is a 19. I might indomitable this one.
Okay, team.
Is 19 save or no?
No.
Okay, I'm indomitable because fuck you. That was a terrible roll. Why?
You tell the DM.
20 save?
No.
Oh
But it's
my
only-
god!
But it's only 9 points of poison damage.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm resistant to poison. Ah, so it's actually. Wait, do I roll? Round up or round down? So would that
Round
be
down.
5 damage?
Whenever you rolling up, rounding down always favors the player, whichever roll it is. So if you were doing damage, it'd be 5. When you're taking
Yeah.
damage, it's 4.
Okay, so I take 4 poison.
Cool.
Got it.
This creature over here,
I'm
after
using
Zug's
Tom
is going to use its lightning attack. Using 2 of its legendary actions, it is going to go on Zug and Barnes and Aku. Dexterity saving throws from all 3 of you, please.
I still have advantage for a time, right?
Yep, still got advantage.
It's natural.
My
one.
highest, unfortunately, was 14, so I guess that's a fail, right?
17.
Yep.
Damn it,
17 all fail, and you all take 25 points of lightning damage.
Oh, I'm getting fucking shocked. Getting shocked to death right now. This is not
Oh
nice.
boy.
Barnes, you're up.
Okay, question, DM. We came in here on the magic carpet. Are we still sat? Am I sat on the magic carpet?
You have all been thrown off the magic carpet by the various
Where is
flings.
the magic? Oh yeah,
Magic
of course.
carpet is over here by the life sword. By the life
Oh
sword.
mother Christ almighty. Okay, well I can't really see anything. Great, well that changes things. Okay, no. Action, I'm gonna use fairy fire over here.
Nice.
And can we have a dex save from Mr. Kraken, please?
We have a dex save from the crack. Surprising. Does it have a dex modifier? Oh, it does. Okay.
DC 19.
22.
Oh, okay.
As it's somehow up and he dodges in the water.
Okay, well, I'm a useless sack of shit. What can I
Maybe
say?
the fairy fire just got swallowed by the ink.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna just head over here.
Yep.
And that puts me in range of these guys, so 11 temp HP to y'all. And use your movements for some reactions for some movement if you want. No attack of opportunity.
Is that me or no?
Or yeah. Or that I can see, so that's Zug, Aku, Ascor. And I guess myself as well, because like presumably I can see myself, so I'm gonna use actually no, I'm not gonna use my reaction to move. But anyway, yeah, 11 temp HP.
You can all move, you can all do stuff.
I've just moved. I'm still below the steps of the water. I'm breathing through gills.
Well, that's my turn, y'all.
Um,
Can I take my movement as a reaction in case this thing moves or no?
no, you have to use it now, I think.
Oh, okay.
Ascor, you're up.
All right, then. I'm going to pop my head above the water and going to use an item to cast a spell. The spell is going to be the daylight spell to see in daylight. So I'm going to cast daylight.
Whereabouts?
Well, it's going to be, I think, kind of want to get it in between the two krakens. So that is going to be like here somewhere.
And how
Yeah,
much?
but
What's the radius of the?
Pretty big and badass.
A creature you touch becomes invisible. No, that's not it. How long? How big? What's the bright light distance?
60 feet bright light.
And then low light afterwards? Does it say, or is it just?
Good question. It's a good question, man.
There we go. Anyway, that's 60 feet.
Okay. Yeah, and an additional dim light for an additional 60 feet.
Okay, cool.
Oh, that's juicy. Proper fucking juicy, that. Look at that.
Cool, there we
All
go.
right. Vibes. And with my bonus action, now I can see that little bastard in the distance. Presumably I can't see that motherfucker in the cloud.
No.
But this isn't quite sight, is it, this spell? It is... Take a look. Okay, it's just has to be within range. I have to be able to see it, but presumably since it's an attack roll, it will be at disadvantage because I can't see it. What's its AC saying? I've got no idea. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna fire one of the motes of light into dead center inside the big.
In this one here, or the cloud.
In the cloud, yeah.
What are you firing in?
It's gonna be a mote, like one of my stars. So that is a spell attack, ranged spell attack.
I'll make the roll.
Cool. Spell attack plus 10, 5 plus 12. Interesting.
Spell attack's 22. Hits.
Hey, Ribby! Let's see how much damage that is in that case. Crown of Stars. We're talking 40-12 radiant damage. So let's roll
God, I
that.
love Crown of Stars so much.
So that comes out at 18 radiant damage.
Okay, cool. As you kind of like fire off a star, there's like an explosion of light that for a moment kind of fully illuminates this creature, and you see it kind of like push away, wheeling away from this damage as it burns it.
Which creature was revealed? The red one?
This one here, the blue one under the in the ink.
Cool.
Cool. Yeah, and I'm just going to go 2 bubbles back into the water.
Okay. This creature is going to swim over at an alarming speed.
God.
60 feet.
60 fucking feet!
I'm scared.
Right.
And it's going to... What's the tentacle? Can't actually reach anyone. 5 foot is... That's depressing. It's 5 foot... What is this? What's this? So it's going to hold...
Sounds fair to me, to be honest.
Its attack action.
Good.
But doesn't it have really long arms?
Yeah, it should do, but it's only 5 foot reach.
But I'm assuming
Isn't
it's
that
because it's like
5
a...
Oh, no, wait.
small
What am I
action?
talking about? That's the bite attack. It has 30 foot reach on its
Oh, Jamie! Don't read.
Nah,
Raising
it's
our
fine. Yes,
hopes for no
fine.
reason,
Yes.
Jamie. We thought maybe he was shy or something.
Ascor.
Hey.
Hey, you're getting attacked.
Okay, it has to work out it has to choose where I am.
It doesn't matter, I rolled a natural 1. So it knows where you are because it's got true sight.
That's not the same. That's not tremor sense. True sight
not
is
true
like, it's
okay.
vision. You can see through illusions and invisibility.
Tremor
Okay.
sense is echolocation.
Right,
Yeah.
fair enough. In which case it doesn't do that. Then it's gonna whoever it tried to grab it failed with a natural 1. Oh my. I'm just gonna post this in player chat so you can all be happy.
Just rolling a
Fuck is
bunch
this
of
bullshit.
ones.
Nice.
Oh my!
Can't see it, guys. What's
Jamie,
going on?
you're
Come
not
on.
allowed to roll all against all my saving throws without having some bad stuff.
Did you just
What
roll a
is this?
third one in the row?
No, I just rolled a 3. All its attack, it flailing its tentacles. It can't see either apparently. It's flailing its tentacles at Zug and Aku and just like missing. Like what is going on?
I think what you
Okay.
mean is
Aku.
we're skillfully dodging it.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I mean. Aku, you'll go.
Okay. Aku is going to look at the Kraken that has just approached them. And he is gonna try and cast Banishment.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice.
I feel like this is an int, but you don't
Aw.
know until you try. So that is a charisma saving throw.
Schmort.
Charisma saving throw. What is this creature's charisma? I
It
feel like
can't
it's
be
high.
that. Look at it. It can't be
It's a
that.
Oh
charisma.
my god,
Kraken.
no, it doesn't have a high charisma.
Good. Look at me. Look at it. Why
A
would it?
Kraken is a squid, guys.
2.
Yeah.
I assume your saving throw is higher than a 7.
Yeah.
The Kraken fizzes out, phases out of existence to reveal a glowing figure in the center. A tall, grey-skinned, armored figure that you all recognize to be Rashava.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Who clearly, as he kind of like looks around, the chest, kind of central chest glowing, armor where it's possible being eroded by armor, you see kind of bits of his skin burning from the acid, who clearly was in the process of being digested.
Useless piece of shit.
We saved him! Yay!
Well, yeah, all calculated, guys. All calculated.
Yeah.
Great job. You must have seen Rasha while you were down there, right?
Yeah.
In the other ones.
So
How you
Rasha's here, and he's going to join
Welcome back,
initiative.
baby.
I haven't actually rolled his initiative. He was just taking damage every turn. 19.
That's very unlike.
Go on.
Yeah.
Just to refresh, what's happened to the other Kraken? Did I miss something? He's
It's
spit
been
out?
banished.
Oh, legend.
It just doesn't come back for 10 turns. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Aki's concentrating though, so
A problem for
But,
me,
But like,
guys.
but also, like, what plane is it from, right?
Good point.
Row.
Very good point. So that's Aku. It's still your go. Yeah, Aku. It's still your
If
go.
it's from the same plane that you've banished it from, it just stays in some like little pocket dimension, but then it comes back after the banishment spell ends. But
Yep.
if it's from a different plane, then when you're done concentrating for the spell, then he's gone for good.
Yes.
Yep.
Bye,
Back.
Felicia.
Your go.
Who's going?
Aku still.
I just banished it.
Yep. Movement, bonus action. Anything you want to
Oh, yeah, I guess I could do that too. Aku is going to move over here and quickly form a telepathic link with Rasha and say, "Holy shit, what are you doing here?"
Okay. Leave it there. For his turn. Aku, the end of your go. The creature is going to use its last remaining legendary action to tentacle grab Zug. No, it's its turn actually, so it doesn't matter. It can't use legendary actions. It's just its turn. Zug, it's going to pick you up. I'll try to. That's a 35 to hit.
Excuse me, can I get a wisdom saving throw from the Kraken?
For
Needing my reaction.
oh Jesus! What am I? So Krakens don't have legendary resistances, which is odd. But that's 14.
Fail.
Nice. What does it? What does it do?
It's gonna grope impotently to the side of Zug, as in its mind, it sees Zug a few feet over, and Barnes is gonna snigger at this thing, not hitting the correct target. And go, classic misdirection, that. As he's clutching his Asmodeus rapier, twirling it.
Is that only one attack, or is it?
Yeah. So it's when an attack is made against my friend within 30 feet of me, wisdom saving throw. It should redirect it to an ally of his within range. However, if there is no available option, it just fails.
Just fails. Okay, awesome. Yeah, as it kind of flings wildly in one direction, Zug, you watch this huge tentacle come in to grab you, just like grip the air next to it, and then it kind of pulls it up as if it was successful and holds it there for a second before realizing, and comes at you with another one, which 34.
I mean, 34, yeah, hits. I got 22 AC, so.
I
mean, are either of these restraint effects?
No, they are grapples.
Damn it! Shit.
I'm sorry.
That's fine, that's fine. I just like to be stupid and overpowered.
24 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then it's going to hit you with another tentacle, so that's 27, which hits. And that's 22 points of bludgeoning damage, so 24, 22, 46 in total. However, you are now you're held out of the water.
I get to attack it.
Okay. Is that your last stand thing?
Yeah, because it just kills me.
Because you're are you on 1 HP or
I am now on 1 HP.
Now on 1 HP. Okay.
No, it did. It's done about 180 damage to me in this fight.
Holy shit.
Yeah. You're getting a bit cold.
Oh, cleric.
Okay. All right. So I get an attack. I believe, is it just one attack or an attack action? Let me look it up quickly.
Yep.
When you hit with an attack, no, that's not it. That's You may use your reaction to make one weapon attack. So I guess it's just a single weapon attack.
Yep.
All right, which is a. I'm just gonna use some lucky dice to roll that because that's fucking stupid. We're not missing this important attack. 29 to hit.
29 hits. Yep.
Which is a. 13. Which is 16 slashing, 6 cold.
Nice.
16 slashing, 6 cold. Nice. As it kind of holds you up, you feel yourself life leaving your body, but with your last kind of open your eyes, pure rage, rake your axe down along it, desperately trying to get it to free you, but it's still holding you above. Aku, in your head, you hear a voice you've heard a couple of times in this thing go, well, that's a neat trick. Be mine. And could you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
Oh,
Rude.
wise boy.
You succeed. The creeping influence on your mind, you managed to push it out. Whatever it was.
Hell yeah, dude.
Sadius, you're up.
Alright, he's gonna pop up from behind cover, gently kiss the end of his crossbow and just, come on, we got this. Another go toward the one that is holding Zug. That's 24 to hit.
24 does hit, yep.
So he is gonna pump a sneak attack into this because it is currently engaged with Zug.
Yep.
So, give me 1 second. Sneak attack, come here. That is 28 points of damage, please.
28 points of damage. Awesome. Absolutely, yeah. As you're kind of like holding onto Zug, this time your arrow, you see it kind of strike through, or bolt, sorry, it kind of strike through, kind of goes through the tentacles into kind of the bulbous center. You see it pierce it just above the eye, and kind of some amber liquor goes dripping down.
Good. I don't think anyone. How close is? I probably want to stay hidden, don't I? You need healing, not bardic inspiration. I'm going to hide again. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Sorry, I dropped out for a second there. I'm hiding again. I got a 24 on the roll, so Casadius just hunkers back down after delivering his damage.
Awesome. It is this creature's turn. Sorry, a legendary action. and it's got one left, and it's going to use it to fling Zug. It's going to fling
This is not nice.
Zug. This is an intelligent creature, so it knows what has happened. It's going to fling at Aku. So Aku, could you make a dexterity saving throw? Zug, I fear it may not matter.
I got a 16.
And he has advantage on dex saves.
Oh.
But he's on
don't
1
know.
HP.
But he
I
gets...
actually got a 19.
19's a success. Aku, you as well?
19, yeah.
You both succeed. You both take 1 point of damage.
This is not nice.
I rolled a 2. Halved.
You seriously get KO'd by 1 point of damage. At level
Zug, you go limp in it before, and it kind of just like
Oh my
cuts
lord.
you off to the side, and Aku kind of like holds
So
grabs you
sad.
like-
Quick question about haste.
Yeah.
So if my target falls unconscious, does that end the haste spell? Or if he pops back up, does he still have haste going on if I've maintained concentration?
What causes the spell to end?
Loss of concentration of the spell.
Like, he's not dead, so it's still effect on him. That's how I'm
Yeah.
going to rule it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is just the fastest moving corpse you've ever seen.
He rapidly, limply falls to the ground.
Yeah.
He's just twitching there.
Hayden, you're up then.
Okay.
As Zug falls to the ground, you see in raid chat, he links to DPS meter.
So I've got 2 quick questions.
Immediately banned by Square Enix.
Know your worth.
My first question is, what's your ruling for using items again? Is it an action to use an item, or can you use an item as a bonus action?
Items are generally actions because some rogues can use it as an action for a bonus action as part of their kit,
Oh, okay. I don't know if I've got that in my kit.
unless it specifically states as it's a bonus action item.
Cool.
It should say.
And then my second question... Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Luke.
If you're a thief rogue, then you can do that at like level 14 or something.
Okay, I am not a thief rogue. Cool. And then my second question was, when Zug was doing cold damage to the Kraken, did it seem like it was effective? Like, did it seem like
Full
it
damage,
was...
yes.
Okay, but did it seem like it was doing more damage than normal, or just normal damage?
Just normal.
Okay. Cool. All
I think
right.
if I have one, just as a thing, if I have one critique of like 5e D&D, is like vulnerability to damage is very rarely a thing.
Yeah, I want some Pokemon mechanics, man. Anyway, what I'm gonna do is, from where I am going to set my feet in the ground and focus all my effort on trying to line up the perfect shot with my Elven Court crossbow, and I'm gonna load in one of my freezing crossbow bolts. So that should do an extra 1d8 points of ice damage if it hits. And I'm using Elven Accuracy by sacrificing my movement and bonus action for doing the attack. So I can roll 3 times. So first roll is a 19, second is 17, and third is a 15. So I'm going to take the 19 to hit. And now I'm going to roll my sneak attack damage because he's currently engaged with people closer than me. So that is 11 points of piercing damage, 35 points of sneak attack damage for a total of 46, plus my 1d8 of ice damage, which is 4. So that is 50 points of damage.
50 points. Okay, yeah. As your one bolt kind of throw back, the Elven bow.
Elven Court crossbow.
Oh, crossbow. It takes time to wind it up, and this goes straight into the Kraken's eye, and you see the ice kind of explode around it, and you see the eye completely shut as it kind of like rides away from you, kind of causing all the water around you to angrily to one side as its tentacles begin to flail, clearly hurting it a lot.
Nice. Cool. All right, that's the end of my turn.
All right, awesome. Not Rash's turn. Zug, your death saving throw, please. Keep it to yourself.
Sure. I need to remember how I do that.
Secrets. I'm scared.
How do I death save roll again? Is it just a...
It's just a straight
D20?
D20.
D20,
Okay.
nothing added, nothing taken away.
Successes over 10, failures under 10.
Is it a Constitution saving roll?
No,
technically?
just straight D20.
Oh.
Mm.
Okay.
D&D Beyond told me what your role was.
Oh no! I'll roll on Google from now on.
Okay. So, it's the creature's turn. It is going to use its tentacle attack on legendary action to grab Aku. Aku, that is a 38.
Yeah, hits.
I assume. That's 3, 6.
I'm fine.
That's 21 points of damage. And could you make a concentration check for me?
How many damages was it again, sorry?
21, and your concentration check will be a Constitution saving throw, DC 10.
Constitution saving throw. I'm good at these. 17.
Yep. You manage to maintain concentration. The creature does not return. However, you are dangling up in the air again above this creature's mouth as it holds onto you. So, back over here. Barnes, you're up.
How high? Sorry, how high?
About 10 foot.
Alright. Zog is down, yeah?
Zug is down.
So that's going to be. Rash is better at this than me, but whatever. It's going to be a healing word. I'm just gonna first level it because he can do the healing. So bonus action, healing word. So 9 HP to Zug. So he's back up.
How do I change that?
Zug, remember everyone else, every time you fail a death saving throw, it is a point of exhaustion.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
So I have 9 HP, right?
yeah, 9 HP,
Yeah. Okay.
wiped out.
And then on my action, because I'm done with this support spell malarkey, I'm gonna yeet 2 Eldritch Blasts. I mean, Bard Blasts.
Sorry, Bard Blast.
The Kraken. So that's a 19 to hit.
Yep,
And
hits.
a 24 to hit.
24 to hit. Okay, 19. Both hit.
That's very cool. That's okay. That's a 14 and a 12. Force
14,
damage.
26. Okay, yeah, so both. Oh god, not 26 health. Minus 26. As both of the bolts kind of fly out from the tip of your sword, arcing red bolts slam into this creature, and you see each one kind of causing massive puncture wounds in its like kind of weird octopus almost skin, and kind of a top of the tentacles begin to kind of whirl away as it's looking not the best it's ever looked. There are a lot of cuts across it, lots of things leaking, and kind of mixed with the ink around it, you see a lot of what might be its blood, kind of a weird amber liquid. It's getting there. Barnes,
Which one
anything
is
else?
that one? The one.
The only one
Yeah.
still on the field.
I guess I'm actually movement. Yeah. Can I get over here?
That's a half movement across this bit, across any of the water.
So I can just get to the edge then.
Yeah.
I go over here and then okay.
Casadius, in the corner of your eye, you see the creature that you saw kind of before, and Hayden as well. It's like swimming slightly further away from you.
Cool. I have a quick question about haste. So it lasts 10 turns, right? Is that 10 of Zug's turns, or is that 10 of my turns?
You
Kind of your
cast it,
turns.
so it'd be you.
Yeah.
Okay, and then does the 10 times count starting from my following turn, or does it include the turn that I casted it?
The end of your first one, so like when you cast it and then it's your turn again, that's one.
Okay. Okay, cool. That's fine. Thanks.
Ascor.
Hello there. Cool. So has two things. Is the ink still there?
Yes.
And has Aku been eaten by the creature again? Still, maybe.
No, Aku's just being dangled above it by the tentacle.
Jolly good. Astor's going to rise out of the water, swimming, then kind of swims up and then hovers out into a corkscrew, sort of doing a 360 look around, just like he still doesn't really know where the fuck this other one's gone. He didn't see it get vanished, but he can't see it. So he's going to go ahead, and I'm going to cast as an action 6th level. I'm going to cast Sunbeam So
Okay.
let's cast that bad boy. So that's a 60-foot straight line, obviously not going through Aku, just straight through the center mass of this creature, where I believe it
Yep.
to be. And it needs to make a Constitutional saving throw.
Constitution. That is a twin. That's a 34.
Well, that's lovely, isn't it?
It's a big creature.
It's still going to take half damage, I do believe.
Okay.
That's 68 radiant. Let's see what happens on that. That's 29, so it takes like 15 or something.
Yeah,
15
absolutely.
radiant
Yeah,
damage.
absolutely. So as you kind of hold up your hand, you see this like radiant light spew forth from your fingers, and even though kind of it mixes with the ink, and you're not sure how much this creature you've got, you like some of the ink catches fire, some of the blood and oil around it as well, and you see the creature kind of squirm and twist and like thrash around.
Yeah, and you guys see, like, at this point, Ascor's just glowing, like his eyes are ablaze, his mouth is ablaze. Like, he's got these fucking orbs of light going around him from the crown of stars as well. He's just like this kind of beacon of energy. And you see him put his two hands together, things go dark for a second, and he blasts that line through the ink, and you see it hit as Jamie described. And through the kind of hole that it's created in the ink, he's going to just fire off another mote as well, and you just see this kind of like thing from around his head, just like lights, above the speed of sound, like it cracks. There's like a ripple across the water beneath it, the sound barrier breaking, and it just goes down that same tunnel of where the light went. And then launch those motes at it.
Dude, Ascot just became the coolest character in the party. What the fuck? That was sick.
Did the saving throw happen, or
It's not a saving throw. This one is a
spell attack? Sorry, yes.
Yes, it's no, for the attack. So let's roll that bad boy. It's a 17.
17 misses.
What can I do? I'm 17. I must have something I can do. I must have
A necessary
something.
point to reroll or not?
And can I do that? I think it's just ability checks. It's got to be something. It's got to be something.
The sorcerer's got no plans. Shit.
Yeah,
Level
literally.
15. That would be so.
Contingencies, bro. We didn't get the really tacky meta magic for this, I don't think. Oh, I can. Wait, you can ability check. I think that's it.
Okay. It is Rash's turn. Just before that, some legendary actions.
Yeah, I can back into the water.
As this creature lightning up into the ground, and it's going to strike Zug, Barnes, Ascor.
Leave us alone.
Die again.
Evie.
Oh, that's big. 27.
Wait, what is it? A dex
Be
It's
gone.
a dex saving throw.
What's
So
the
shit's
ability?
worse.
It's lightning storm.
Can it see me? Does it have to see me still?
What is the save for this? by
It
the
does.
way?
It's 23. It does. You're also
Oh,
a beacon
I don't
of
even
light.
think I can hit that.
Actually,
Even if
do
I
you
hit
know?
even if I nat 20, I can't hit 23.
Counter spell, bro. Oh, wait, are we in a new round?
Yeah.
No, I don't think we. Oh.
I just want to be able
Since
to
I
use
got
my
like
action
misdirection did?
before I
Uh,
die again.
no, we aren't. No.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Never mind.
I have 2 cases against.
Maybe.
DM, I have 2 cases to white. As a white, it might not be able to see me.
Okay.
Firstly, the ink remains. So it's an unseen attacker, which means it probably can't see me technically. And then also pop back down again as well behind the concrete. So
Okay, you can hide behind it. That's fine. I will have it shift here.
okay, all right, okay.
It knows kind of rough areas of people. You have hurt it, as have some of the other people. So, Zug, Barnes,
Uh-huh.
Yes.
and score for dexterity saving throws. 19 on a success. Sorry, 19 on a fail. 9 on a
Wait.
success.
Oh, so
Wait,
I would
can
die
I-
either way. Alright,
Yeah.
fair enough.
What's the DC?
23.
Oh,
Wait.
I just made it. Jeez.
Are you gonna try counterspell?
Maybe.
Okay.
Can I cast counterspell on this ability?
Could you roll for me? You have to roll a. This is a cool lightning spell. So actually, no, fuck it, just fizzles. Because it's a
Yes!
3rd level spell. So as the kind of smoke goes up, you hold
so I
out your
don't
hand,
die.
and the no, you don't die. The cloud of lightning comes straight into you, like twists in there, whirls for a second, turns into a little mote, and you snuff it out. As it disappears, nothing happens. Cool.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Rashaval. Rasha is going to. And telepathic link was with Aku, right? What did you say again, Aku? Sorry.
Oh shit, what are you doing here?
I fell down a hole and then this bastard ate me.
He cussed? Oh my god, character development, okay.
He's a bad boy now.
And he is going to cast.
He's at the B word.
The B word.
And he is going to cast Mass Healing Word.
Wow,
boy.
this is just
Nice
best
bonus
news
action.
ever.
Nice bonus action.
Nice.
my best friend doing the best
That's
thing.
14 points of healing to Aku, Zug, Barnes, and he can't see Ascor.
How much, sorry?
14 points of healing.
Does it
He's gonna-
say C? Does it say C?
You call out. No, you can. Yeah, you can see within range.
All right.
Okay, so but however, this one will heal you, which is he's then going to follow that up with Mass Cure Wounds.
Mhm.
Been a while.
It's pretty strong, not gonna lie.
At 8th level.
Jesus.
At 8th level.
Sheesh.
Going on.
He's going to heal it himself for 14. He's going to heal himself for, but he's also going to heal everyone within 60-foot range. So let's see who I can get. He does it here. He can get everyone heals for 40 HP.
Even
40
hate
HP.
40?
Praise Gab.
Remind
bro.
Cassadius to kiss
There
Al-
is-
kiss
there
Rasha
is a
later,
god.
too.
As you hear-
His
yell
name
out.
is Gab.
you yell out something, and you kind of see chimes appear that kind of roll out, and you feel your like wounds begin to heal ever so slightly. You feel calmer, and then the clutches the holy symbol of Gab, the eye inside of him, and you see kind of a pulse of bright energy fall out, and each one of you feels like you're being hugged, and it's warm and it's cozy, and you've got cocoa, and then suddenly you'll snap back, but you feel a lot better.
What's your phone?
And Rash is then gonna swim over to here and try to help Aku.
I think I'm not in range for that heal, but that's okay.
No. He chooses a point, and it's 60 feet around.
Oh, I
It,
see. Okay, cool.
I think. Yeah, a point of your choice. Yep.
And like, does that do 39 to everyone, or does that have to be split?
39 to everyone.
That's so much healing.
It was an 8th level spell.
That's a lot of healing.
Praise Gab.
Aku, you're up.
Praise Gab. We have to free him, guys.
I'm dangling upside down.
You're dangling upside down, but you're just grappled, so you just can't move, but you can do anything else.
I can attack it.
You can attack it.
Okay. Gonna attack it then.
Kick its ass.
Some serious flexibility going on here, but
Twist his dick.
What?
okay.
Have you not seen that video?
8,
That's 26 to hit,
I'm sorry,
26 hits.
and my second attack is a 25.
25, yep, hits.
Okay.
21.
So that is 21 plus 24 points of damage.
24 points of damage. Okay, well, okay. As you're kind of swinging, even though you're like, it's kind of gripped you, but your spear hand's still free. And as it kind of like hovers back down under your mouth, you just start jamming your spear into any kind of thing you can see that looks vaguely like skin or body or flesh. And one of it, you kind of see it squelch in, and this time you manage to completely pop one of its eyes, and you see it kind of hover out of its socket and begin floating off, and it kind of squirms and wheels away. Anything else you're going to try to do? Bonus action?
No, I already used my bonus action for the extra d4.
Okay, awesome. In which case, it is its turn. So it is going to make a tentacle attack at Rashaval.
But it's holding me though, right?
It's got 10
Oh.
tentacles,
Oh.
technically. It rolls a 20, which does not hit Rashaval. However, a 32 does, so Rasha gets picked up.
Hey, Rasha finally got picked up.
Oh, that's cruel. Oh,
And we see him
Dude,
holding
that's still alive.
this.
after he just killed you like that, you gotta do him. Do him that way?
So that's 14 points of damage on Rashaval, and it is going to make a bite attack on Aku,
Nasty.
which is going to be
Are
a
they any-
7, 24 to hit.
Is this any round though, Jamie?
It's
No. That's 3d8, so that's 28 points of damage.
Mhm.
And you are swallowed. Could you make a concentration check for me?
was that
Constitution.
Constitution? Okay.
Nervous.
You need a 14 or more.
19.
19.
Oh.
Even though you get dropped inside of it, you maintain concentration. The creature is still vanished. However, you are now blind and restrained and inside this creature once more.
Oh,
Great.
oh.
It's just too tasty looking.
At the end of its
I can
go,
confirm snack.
Kraken needs to go on a diet.
Casadius.
Well, he's gonna pop up from behind cover. You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna take a shot at it again. It's a 20 to hit,
20 does hit.
and it's engaged with Aku, so that is gonna be some sneak attack damage right there. So let's see what we get this time. So it's 33 points of
Wow.
damage. Thank you very
Okay,
much.
as it-
Right in the eye.
As its central thing kind of comes up and it kind of exposes itself to bite a hold of Aku as it comes down, you manage to kind of get your arrow straight where like there's like a vein or a tendon, you're not entirely sure, but you sting it and it slangs. One half of its jaw just goes completely slack and one seems to like sink into the ocean as whatever like musculature you hear, you certainly separated that, and it kind of begins to almost like the tentacles on that side are barely keeping it afloat. This thing is
Ah.
not long for the world at the moment.
There we go, buddy. It's rude to keep biting people. See, do I have any bonus actions? I don't think I do because I'm rogue. Other than hiding and stuff. Actually, he's gonna look up at Aku and just wink at him and say,
Inside this thing.
"Oh, you're in it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
already
Fine then.
being
Fine."
nodded. The wink
Sorry, but
goes
you gotta
unnoticed.
save your wink for later.
I'll save the wink for
After
later.
it stopped being digested by this shit.
Zug's within 45 feet. He's gonna yell over to Zug. Hey, big man, you're doing great. You look fantastic. Just keep this up and they'll be singing songs about you for years. And he's gonna give you a D6 Bardic Inspiration.
Zug is standing there barely conscious, healed back from the death slides. You feel
Hey, I'm backing that horse.
What does Bardic Inspiration do again?
a D6
Add
on
a D6 to basically any roll, right?
Ah,
Basically
what, for
anyone.
1 turn or?
just one.
No,
use.
you've had it
just
until
one.
you use it.
10 minutes,
Yeah.
It's long.
Hayden, you're up.
So I'm going to do my same thing again, plant my feet in the floor, give up my movement and my bonus action to do a triple roll attack. Can't remember what it's called. Luke would know.
Steady aim.
I can't remember. Steady aim. That's it. Thank you. Okay, so first roll, 27. Second roll,
Nice.
17, and third roll's 26. So I'm assuming 27 hits.
Yep.
Still loaded with my ice crossbow bolts. And I'm gonna shout, "Let go of Aku, you stupid fish!" And I'm gonna roll my sneak attack.
It's romance.
Okay.
Someone play Careless Whisper in the background of this. Let's go.
Knight in shining armor.
That's 9 points of piercing damage and 35 points of sneak attack damage.
Okay. As Catadius pops up, getting something in the mouth, you go for the same tactic, and your ice arrow explodes, and something inside this creature, as your arrow hits it and the corpse falls out, almost seems to blow up. Like the skin on the side just kind of, and there's almost like an internal explosion, and then it ruptures, and the skin just splits. All of its innards come start spinning out. It kind of just begins to disintegrate as this huge mass of tentacles, blood, ink, whatever kind of fangs, suckers, just begins to sink entirely to the bottom of the floor as it is defeated. And Aku is kind of like, you feel yourself loosening, you manage to swim to the top, and you kind of take a breath and look around, and there's just devastation surrounding you in the water of cut tentacles, scales, blood, ink. But you kind of take a moment, you're still focusing on that spell, keeping the other one away, and you are all have 8 rounds until you find out if this creature is coming back. So all reasonable things you guys would do in 8 rounds, let me know. I'm not going to go through each one.
Range boys on the carpet? I'm gonna get on the carpet. Zoom upwards.
Okay, get on the carpet. Who are you grabbing and who are you going with?
I'm on board.
Tentacles are 30 feet range, right? Roughly?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll come join.
Well, that's lightning saying that.
Well, cool lighting's not so bad, you know.
I can come get on the carpet with you guys, and
We don't want too many of us clumped together. So I think
Rasha
Cass will
costs
stay
an
on the
additional
ground.
mass.
No, we should get AoE'd in the same spot.
that's true. That's true. Maybe I should stay separate.
Rasha gives everybody 16 more HP.
16 more. Is that just like a heal, or is that temporary?
A straight heal.
I'm.
Or to everyone.
Barnes is gonna buff up everyone with the 11 temp HP shield as well.
Oh, thank
Are we
you.
out of combat at the moment?
He'll kind of like
You're
run over.
kind
to the
of. There's
carpet.
8 rounds until it comes back, maybe.
Oh, okay. Can I? All right. Then I want to drink a healing potion. In that
Okay.
case.
Run over to the carpet and be like, "Holy shit! Praise fucking Gab! Nice to see you, by the way." As he runs past Rasha and gives everyone
She was
11 temp HP.
I'm going to use false life.
Nice.
10, 18. hit points.
Does Cass still have sight on the other thing that's been lurking in the water? Does he have a vague idea of
You
whereabouts?
have a
it
vague
is?
idea of where it is, but as you kind of glance over for a second,
Oh, wait, no, I'm not.
to kind of keep track of it, you see it's dived downwards.
Is there
cheap.
like a cooldown on the amount that I can drink potions, or can I just chuck and chug them at this point?
You can fucking chug them. If I
You
think there
might
is
give
some.
yourself an upset stomach the next day.
It takes a lot more than that.
No
Fuck.
way.
I ain't getting an upset. He's got constitution for days. He's not getting an upset stomach.
I actually, because I'm not using false life
Right,
because it's temporary HP, which is what I already have. So it would
So we have
override it.
on the carpet above. We have Barnes, Ascor. Who else?
So you just see Zug kind of stand up from being thrown, like he looked really limp, and then kind of like be hit by the waves of gold coming from Geb, and that kind of seemingly gave him one. And then he just pulls out of his bag 2 like red glowing potions and just like absolutely just necks both of them. He looks sad, but he actually looks pretty healthy. Like he just,
Wow.
like, from a man that looked like he was literally dead, he suddenly looks like he's got, you could say, maybe over 100 hit points just out of the blue.
Look at the comeback potential on this team. Cassadius, where are you going?
Cass has
Oh,
hunkered
right.
down behind this like turret shape here, and he's done a 28 stealth roll, so he's gonna stay prepared to attack anything that comes out.
Okay, Ascor.
One go up on the carpet, moving to different locations.
Okay, so it's just Barnes on the carpet.
All right. On
In
the
fact,
fly.
we know where it was banished from.
It's
don't we?
it's
Yeah.
coming back here if it is.
Can Cass hold an action then?
You can all
Yeah,
roll
The
actions.
minute it
Roll
reappears,
shit.
he's gonna shoot on it.
How does it look?
Uh,
Is it like a shadowy?
Oh no, it's just gone. It just vanished.
Oh,
from
it's just gone.
existence.
There's
It's
no
gone.
example. Oh.
No. But you remember, Hayden.
I am going to. So where did it disappear from?
What
Can you pin
does
the-
happen,
can you
though,
pin
is
the
it-
spot?
It's 8 turns, right? So
here.
I lose haste at this point.
Yeah, yeah. So
'cause-
at one point in all of this, Zark, you just completely freeze. You feel your body crease, and you're like, "Oh, I overdid it on potions." And then a
You
second
just,
later,
like at huge speed, and all of a sudden he's like,
link logs.
just get logs.
This is a log run for him. Man. He's passing.
It's got combat res though. He's good, alright.
Yeah, I think actually I'm just gonna stay where I am, and I'm just gonna ready my crossbow, train it on the area that is gonna
So-
come back in.
Potions drank, heal's gone out. Rash is gonna stand over here as well, kind of hammer ready.
Asgore hold an action.
So 6 seconds go past.
I'm gonna
12.
inspire.
I'm getting out of the
Okay.
boat.
Oh, yep.
And who's looking like the worst?
Probably you.
Yeah, how are you looking?
Can I lay on hands myself?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Just touch myself.
Just touch yourself. Gently, softly.
When I think
Oh,
about myself, I
Nicely.
laying on as well.
Don't you lay your hands on me.
Mamma mia.
Here we go again.
Okay. 6 seconds. 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42. You time it. 48, 54. Tense. Everything held, ready, poised.
It's not
60,
coming back.
66. You wait a few more seconds. Aku, you feel the spell go, release. Doesn't return.
Yay!
Those of you,
Oh.
Krakens are native to the elemental plane of water.
Be gone.
Oh.
Hi, Felicia.
What about the other one? Can you see the aboleth? What's swimming down there?
Gone out of sight, deep beneath the dark waters. You may have dark sight, but down here it is murky, and even your perception and vision, the light plays tricks on you sometimes, Casadius, and you can't see it.
Oh, dang.
Nothing.
I can't see shit.
Well, good job, everyone. That was awful.
He's
Are we
gonna
good?
Peer up at
That's the
Barnes on
most
his magic
open.
carpet. How is it? How is it up there?
Magical. Should we reconvene then? Group huddle. Calling a group huddle.
Yeah, sounds good. And he like does like a thumbs up.
We'll circle back.
Let's,
Asgore is
realign.
hovering, like 5 feet off the ground. He goes to reply, and his eyes and his mouth are just ablaze still, and he just goes, "Ah!" Just like fucking energy crackles out.
Jesus Christ.
Nothing for hearers.
Don't talk with your mouth full, buddy.
We are out of combat.
You're out of combat. You're
drift
breathing
down.
heavily. Some of you feeling surprisingly good, given that a lot you kind of got taken quite low, but with all the burns, the scars, the sucks, the acid, you've had a lot of healing magic, a lot of potions. You're all kind of standing there, heavy breathing. Once again, acclimatizing to the dark, the damp, and to silence, the eerie silence of the water around you. However, you probably all huddle slightly closer in to the edges, looking down at the treacherous water, not entirely sure what is beneath it anymore.
So,
How are y'all feeling?
great. I mean, we found the
Digested,
reason we're
actually.
here. I'm glad we caught up with you, Rashaval. We were mighty worried about you. You feeling good?
Little bit. He kind of looks down at some of his armor's quite scuffed and just starts like polishing it a little bit.
Just starts pressing.
She did it.
Right,
Insight check this man, please.
Yep, go for it.
What energy am I getting from? Does he look like the Herald of an Apocalypse at the moment? That's 22.
So, looks a little shaken, a little relieved, a little kind of happy to see you all, although I don't think he wants to admit that. He's being a bit standoffish. So you came.
Well, yeah, we were looking for you. what's been going on for you? How did you end up inside a kraken?
Well, I found an opening a bit far to the north and made my way down before some creatures came to the edge of this large lake and thought I saw a light off in the distance, so I started swimming. The journal said that the light is at the center of the city.
What journal?
Journal, you saw me get it. What is her name?
Crazy Lady McGee.
Crazy Lady McGee. Who
favorite
gifted me
NPC.
this
Bill
book.
Brennan?
No.
I don't
Russia?
know.
Elizabeth Trusting.
Caroline von Ethro. Von
Yeah.
Ethro's journal, the woman who explored these ruins. Geb gifted me her journal long ago.
Yes, of course. Yeah. Of course she did.
Fantastic, praise Geb, and he just sits down onto one knee, and he attempts to kind of start short resting, if possible. But, I doubt it's
We'll
going to
sit
work, but
Cass will sit
consider it
next to him.
started.
Cass is going to sit next to him and just silently pull a silver flask out of his jacket, and it is full of some of the whiskey that him and Barnes were drinking last night. And he's going to offer it to Zug.
Oh, thank you. he just necks the whole thing, and he doesn't even notice. Like, it's not like it's as if it was water. Like his constitution at this point is so high. Like, I have no idea what alcohol would actually affect him. Like, he just goes, spicy, and then just gets spicy.
And
Oh,
then I
nice.
swimming, the water started bubbling, and next thing I knew, it was dark, and the only thing keeping me warm was Geb's symbol glowing. And then
Right.
the next thing I knew, I was spat out here.
So I'm really curious, actually. How are you feeling in terms of like undying fear, eternal dread, all the eternal souls alive being shaken? Any like wrath from the gods or seas upon the world? Like any of that? Shaking? Has the shaking begun? Are you feeling good on that front? Crazy
What?
apocalyptic whispers and ramblings? None of that?
No.
Great, good. Problem solved. Let's leave. We're done. Great, good.
No, but we've just started.
Started what exactly?
We're here to free and help Geb. You've really not. I've talked about this a lot.
You know what, Geb is
I missed
amazing,
it.
fantastic, but just give me a moment to breathe, and
Thank you, Zug.
I'm all there. I'm all there.
I missed the whole Geb thing. I'm not, I praise him and all that, but it's not. That's not my thing.
Oh, he's pretty good, actually.
Well, we were actually thinking maybe we could not descend into the spooky city filled with aboleths, or go to kill aboleths, if anything, and then draw a line
Just if
under
they
that.
try to stop us, yes.
Well, right. Draw a line under the aboleth killings, and then we're done, and then we leave. Stop the plague. It has something to do with the plague. Did you know that, Rashaval? That's sort of a reason we're here as well. It's all actually
Yes,
very
I'm
convenient.
sure Geb will help with many things.
Hey, crazy idea. Just a game, guys, but Rashad, if Geb was an aboleth, what would you do? Like, just crazy, just throw it out there. What would you do?
Well, if Geb was an aboleth, he'd still be the one who's talked to me and raised me and my friend. And can't be that bad. I mean, I know all of
Yes, but the
your, or
problem
once
is,
all of my
Rashmal,
friends.
the problem is, did you ever consider that if Geb is an aboleth, he was doing that to use you to then make you suffer after he's got what he wants?
It's been my entire life. I don't think.
Yeah, but
It's a long game.
the point is,
No,
you
I've
might
never
not-
thought that.
You might not have a rest of your life if you follow Geb, and Geb is this creature, and you would also be condemning many other people to die. Whereas,
I can't leave him. I've heard him. I've talked to him. He is suffering and in pain, and he has helped me all my life. Some of you have seen him or heard him as well.
No need to be
He's
shackled by
helped you.
blind servitude, Rashaval.
There's no blind servitude. He has served me and us all. He has saved each of you. He has
guys.
brought some of you back from the dead.
I
Calm
feel like
emotions. I'm
the
casting
game
calm
is
emotions.
kind of losing its, keep it to the game, guys. We're just. He's winking, he's sort of like psychically winking to everyone
20
around
on a wisdom
Rashaval.
saving throw.
Oh! Is it wisdom? Is calm emotions? It's a charisma saving
Oh.
throw. Get fucked, Rashaval.
13. 13, yeah.
Calm down, boy.
Okay, it seems like his face kind of cuts a little bit, and there's a little bit of passion removed from the voice.
I get that you love your god, but let's keep this impartial because this is about more than just you and your feelings, Rashaval. This is about a lot more than that. Not least the feelings of these people here.
Then what are your feelings?
I don't have any, but look at them.
Very well, and folds his arms.
Our feelings are that we want you to be safe and alive. What was that, Jamie?
Does he do a little shitty hump?
Yes.
Kid.
Do I have the social skills to recognize that that was like a...
Yeah, you probably do. That's a little shitty, like, yeah, sure you do.
He is only 20 after all.
Yeah.
Despite what you might think, Rasha, we do in fact want you alive and back with us.
We've missed you a lot, Rasha.
And
Really
we
glad we
also
found you
all
here.
don't want to die to, the apocalypse that would follow.
Yeah, staying alive would be great. Throwing that out there.
Overrated, personally, I think, but
And I mean, Rasha, just think about how, the class treated me and Hayden. We've both also got experience with something that's meant to help us and, does on a lot of occasions, but that ultimately, wants its own benefits and rewards. Like, they'll help you, but not
Geb
like...
just wants to be free. You've all felt his light.
Yeah, but what's the
how
cost
can you-
of that freedom?
How can you continue to... How long do you think he suffered? How long could any of you bear it? Why... Who on earth or the heavens made you judges? Why do you continue to condemn
We're not
him?
judges. You need to consider why Geb was locked away in the first place.
Because he chose to, and he now no longer does.
What does he want to do when he's freed?
Come on.
You know?
He wants to be free of the creature that has been driving him insane.
Can we,
Who he has worked to contain.
what's the creature that he's containing?
I've said it many times. He has told me that he was locked away to keep the Aboleth Queen separate, but he has told me he has used his wisdom to construct a prison that no longer requires him.
it's the thing. That Aboleth Queen is probably what's causing the plague and untold suffering up on the surface, so it would behoove us and the world to sort that out, but we do run the risk that if we go down there, we trigger the very apocalypse we are fearing will come to pass.
You said the Aboleth was driving Geb insane. How do you know he's not just, insane rambling at you?
God's clearly, whatever energy he has left, whatever sanity, he talks to me, he provides me strength, he heals Hayden. None of that feels like the touch of a madman.
It was pretty
I am
warm and
glad
cuddly.
he is desperate, and he reached out long ago. I don't know how long he's been chained and shackled,
That's an interesting
but it's
thought.
enough.
I mean, I know it's a serious conversation, but one last game. If Geb said, and he points to Aku, you needed to. Aku, would you do it?
I do not believe I would put my faith and trust in someone who would ask something like that.
Good to know.
What evidence would it take for you, Rashaval, to concede that perhaps Geb is not worth freeing after all?
He ponders. I trust that Geb is who he says he is, and that the cage is complete. It would need to be shown to me that the cage is not complete. And then I would consider whether or not a prisoner's request to be freed should be acquiesced.
Rasha, here's a thought. So, I'm with you. Geb's a great guy. He brought me back to life. He's looked out for us. But as you've just said, the Aboleth Queen has been driving Geb insane because he's been trapped with her all this time, right? So, what if she's done something like manipulated him into thinking he's finished the cage, and then he
What
wants
if
us
not?
to. Oh, well, I'm just saying what we could do is we could go down there and we could check and make sure, because what if actually, we
You're
free
not
him.
even talking about going down yet. You want to leave. You want to condemn him.
Well,
I plainly see whatever your goals on your
Hayden's
face.
saying we should go down there
He
and
is
just
saying
look,
that,
but
yes.
not let him out straight away. We take a
yeah,
look
like
and
just
make
like
sure it's
survey
real,
the situation, because like what if the Aboleth Queen has tricked him into thinking it's okay for him to leave now, but actually we free him and then that immediately frees the Aboleth Queen. Like maybe we just need to go down there and make sure that the jail is shut, and then it's fine.
Right, I think Hayden's bang on. That's why I asked about what evidence you need, because if we're with you, and if you think you can make an objective choice between your friends and Gab when faced with evidence that doesn't quite stack in his favour, if you think you can do that, then as your friends, I'm sure they'll all trust you, and as not really your friend, I can probably be the impartial judge.
We still need to help him, regardless of the situation. And be that to help construct him, be that free him of his torment. Why do we allow his suffering to continue?
Well, I'm saying we don't. I'm saying let's go down there and find out what's going on.
Fine.
And also, to be honest, let's deal with the plague, because I think Percy really wants that, right?
I think we all want that.
We all really want that. That'd be really good.
Who's Percy?
It's like a guy who runs a city.
I can charge him on or something. Or his friend.
Another replacement.
No, he's not replaced you. He would be here if he's not here.
He's more like our boss.
Dude, he's way cooler than you, and I'm going to say that right up
Hey, you
front.
can't say that to Rush.
Honesty. Absolute
he's a-
honesty.
He's a cool boss.
He's a cool boss. He's quite cool. He's a bit snarky, though, actually. I got sort of
He's
bad
not really
vibes
a
from him.
Friend, he's more of an employer. Or...
He felt sort of rude, a bit condescending, so...
But he did help me with my god issue. They were trying to hang me, and yeah, he helped. So he's not bad.
True,
If you look
were not
past his
hung.
outdated fashion, he's an upstanding individual.
He did dress pretty well, it's true.
Although last season.
That is-
So
I
what do you
say it's a bit dated, but I really can't be the judge of that.
So what do you say,
Well,
Rasha?
let's say, you're from Back to the Future, aren't you?
You think like that?
We can
I-
introduce
We're gonna
you
go
to this guy later, and you can decide how bad his fashion sense is. But maybe for now we all travel together and go meet Geb.
That's what. That works.
Didn't you have, like, an elf guy with you?
Nadal.
Nadal.
Yes. We
How's-
explored the
how's he
tunnels
doing?
together, but in his condition, I did not think it was wise to bring him here.
What do you mean his condition?
He's not quite the same since the witches did that thing and his soul was separated from so long from his body. He has moments, prolonged moments of out-of-body experiences. His soul is not entirely connected properly. I've tried to fix it, so far unsuccessfully.
Well, where is he right now then?
I've left him with the farming couple, the pair that run the what's the name of the inn? The third wing.
Right. Okay.
Not like dangerous sort of out of body experience, is he? Like
He
padded
just
Sam sort.
freezes entirely.
Oh, that's not so bad.
Oh, you mean so it's like he
fine.
literally leaves his body?
Yes.
Wow.
Barnes, maybe we can ask Roman to help Nadan out
I was thinking so.
when we're down here.
I was thinking we can add him to my list of pet projects.
Yeah.
Bespin Chloris and a random elf.
Not
Bloody hell.
random,
Seriously,
okay? He's our friend.
Oh, Harry.
Seriously, I really felt like I left my body earlier. It was a weird feeling.
Yeah, you can't chug potions that quick, dude. You're gonna get a tummy ache.
No, before the potions.
Right.
Nothing to do with that.
All
I don't
right.
have potions on an empty stomach, dude.
Oh, my stomach is never empty. He kind of laughs, and then you can see he kind of winces a little bit from what's clearly some residual pain.
Oh, buddy.
Oh.
That'll be trapped wind, that.
From all those potions.
So
How did you even see me do that? I did that so fast.
should
My
we?
perception is fantastic.
Jamie, does this area look safe? Like, do you think that we could take a short rest here without any trouble?
It's absolutely not safe here. I'm just
Yeah, no,
chanting
it
it.
is not.
There's an aboleth.
Wait, you
Literally,
still got
like,
haste on you. Maybe you can short rest
nearby.
really quickly.
If it's a rest we want, like we could fly back up the tunnel and do a little sit down up top of the tube.
Isn't this? I mean, it knows we're here, right? Isn't this kind of a time sensitive?
Maybe we gotta
It could
just
be gathering
keep pressing
reinforcements.
onwards.
It could be.
Scanning upwards, you're pretty confident this building was directly below the tunnel. Tunnel's gone.
Oh,
Okay.
Abort that suggestion then.
Whoa, what's
Huh.
that? He looks up, he notices.
Okay.
Oh. Looks like there's only the hard way out.
Well, Rasha, do you know where we gotta go next?
hell, right.
I looks a bit sheepish. No.
What does your journal say?
It describes a lot of what I see here, but it talks about a shining disc that looks like the moon, and I can't see that.
We have that page as
Disc
well.
that looks like
We
a-
have that compass that Percy gave us, Caroline von Etro's.
The sun and the
Thingy.
moon, and the moon
Sun
and
and
the
the
sun.
moon. And the moon and the sun.
And-
Ask her it's your time. Get it out.
Oscar, where is it?
Sun and the moon and the sun and the moon.
Looks between you reluctantly, almost a kind of snarl comes over one lip of his, and he reaches into his bag, pulls it out, gripping it firmly with two hands.
All right.
Holy
All right.
shit, Rashaval, you're like super holy man. Can you fix Ascor's brain?
Oh, yeah.
I don't have any holes in my armor. I made sure of it.
Oh, bless
You're-
your face.
Oh, you're incredibly pious. I love that for you. You're incredibly pious, Rashaval. Asgore has a problem in his mind and it goes beyond his personality. Could you maybe, like, restoration him? Like, big restoration him with diamonds and whatnot?
I think you've gone far enough with such salacious accusations. Frankly, I wouldn't even call them that. You're just taking the piss.
I do that, but I would say I've not actually gone far enough.
Are you sure? He
Rashaval,
seems
please
quite
fix it.
normal.
No, he was like looking at flies. He ate a fly earlier.
Yeah, you did.
He keeps flipping his compass over and talking about the sun and the moon and the moon and the sun.
he was a chipmunk for a while, and since he
He was
came
a
back,
chipmunk.
he's just not really been quite himself.
What?
He got
They
brain
know.
blasted.
What I was trying to tell them, and frankly, Rashad, I'm glad you're here. He pulls out the compass and goes, okay, I don't know what they've got into their minds, but this is simple. On the one side, there's the sun. Cool. Flips over. On the other side, a moon. But if you flip it over, that's everything is. There's a sun on this side. On the other side, well, you saw there was a moon, right?
Rasha comes over, puts his hand on your arm, and kind of goes, I think I see. And as he casts Greater Restoration, a diamond kind of shatters the thing and turns around and goes, it's annoying, but not stupid. And your Greater Restoration is cast upon you.
Hey, round of applause, everybody.
As
He's
your
got
mind-
there eventually.
As your mind refragments.
In that moment, Askor's just going, and it's not a half moon, it's a. Looks down at it and goes, what is this dowdy piece of junk?
Well,
Rough
actually,
bit.
Asgore, if you look on one side, there's a sun on it. And flip it.
And guess what happens if you
There's
flip it
one
over?
There's a sun, looks on the side, a moon, and goes, what's your point?
If you flip it again, there's another sun on the other side.
And over, there's a sun, and like, yeah?
Bonds is just gonna laugh hysterically. He just like doubles over. I can't. Oh no.
And he just thrusts it into Zog's hands and just goes, find somewhere for this.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
Wait, Rasha, maybe is that device something to do with the moon that was mentioned in your journal? Maybe you could take a look at it.
The moon again. All you do is go on about this goddamn moon.
Oh,
Next, you'll
maybe
be
it has
talking
something
about
to
the
do with
sun.
the sun, yeah.
Actually, Asgore, do you remember eating a fly?
Well, that's happened before.
Oh.
No, we mean like
probably-
we mean like on purpose, Asgore.
You did a like sort of thing.
Well, it's a vague memory, but it's yeah. We've known each other a long time. He points to Rashar and goes, "I've done things like this before. It's just an aspect of my power."
Your great power. But do you remember the last few days since you got brain blasted by Cecil?
Yeah, you guys don't talk a lot of sense, but I was beginning to wonder if something was maybe up with each of you. You know, we've been through a lot, and I was thinking some of you were beginning to crack.
Great. Great.
Actually, I don't crack. I don't bring my boats. They're too strong.
Hayden's gonna turn to Rasha and say, "Are you sure that spell worked?"
DM looks so ponderous.
Rasha is deep in thought.
That's
Rasha
not
is
me
currently a
anymore.
woman doing
Rasha's
That's
just
for
looking
you.
direct. Yeah, Rasha's just looking directly at you and is like, "I'm certain it worked, but he's still Asgore."
Right, okay. So what do you think about this orb then?
The orb. The compass or the orb?
The compass thing? I thought, I don't
Yeah.
know, I'm imagining it as an orb
Yeah,
in my
compass.
head. The moon
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the sun thing.
Moon in the sun, the compass. Whatever. This is compass with a sun. Over and a moon. So don't we follow it to the moon?
Yeah, sounds
Would
right.
seem wise, wouldn't it?
And you need to find the moon, right?
I think so. I think that's what the book says, and you kind of see it open, and there's just like scrawlings across this, and like some just like letters kind of get repeated. Like clearly, this book looks like either someone doesn't know what they're writing or is mad, or a 3-year-old did it.
Does the characters for Moon and Sun appear a great deal of times?
Yes, as well as some drawings. And
Just
you
one
see
of the
kind
What
pages.
drawings?
the drawings are kind of buildings on angles, kind of twisted, and just occasionally this disc appearing almost like raised, and it seems like it's floating in air, and like light is shining out of it.
Wait, hold up.
Could
Sorry.
they just hold up the picture, like the pictures of the like ruined buildings, and like compare it to the landscape using his passive 28 investigations?
your passive 28 investigation, it is maddening because every time you look down at the book and look back up, something has shifted or moved.
Oh.
Despite as static as it looks, this city is constantly shifting beneath the waves, not just below it, but as you kind of every time it is disorientating. And for someone so keen as you quickly grow frustrated, confused, and you can only imagine what an extended period of time in an area like this would have on your sense of self and like location and being.
Oh yeah. No, that's making me nauseous. If we can maybe hurry it up here, that'd be really appreciated. Don't look at the buildings too long, or look away from them and then look back. That's. Ugh.
Sai's mug has a moon on it. I need to go to Sai's house.
So with the
What
group
does it say?
beginning to travel in the direction
Moon
of the
of my life.
compass, the moon, shall we, with
I have
it
some
being
stars.
4 minutes to 10, shall we stop there? As it seems like quite a good point to
Probably.
finish.
Yeah.
I imagine it's going to be
Alas.
big important next week.
Potentially.
Judge.
So, thank you all, everyone, for watching. Brasher is here. You have convinced him, or he has convinced you to continue looking.
Was it convinced or more? There's no other option.
We're on a quest.
You
We
can
have to
teleport
do
out.
it for the quest log.
Oh yeah, I forgot that.
We
was a
could
thing.
knock him out and yeet ourselves out.
We could, but
We're
You're
gonna
all
have
continuing.
Yeah, but then the
So,
Kraken comes back.
so
Plague.
that is where we are. Next session, we will go deeper into the depths of Solar, find out where this central moon disk has gone, where the pillars of the earth may be, hopefully, and maybe not have to kill Rasha.
That would be
Maybe.
ideal.
Killing him.
Leave him alone, man.
Okay,
He's
thanks
a
everyone for
boy.
watching. Thanks for playing. The combat was made significantly easier by the banishment spell. That
I
was
was about to say,
potentially
Banish is
deadly
OP
otherwise.
as
MVP.
That was bad news. that
We
combat.
wouldn't have had Rasha either if you hadn't banished the right one.
Like the idea was you could have needed to regurgitate it, but none of you were focusing it. So I was just like, no Rasha for a little bit. All right, cool. Thanks everyone for watching. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.